It's about time we made a video. Oh, wait. Hi, it's about time I made a video, and today I actually got a request for a look, and it's like a rainbowy kind of cosmic clubbing look. If I find the picture, I'll put it here and here. So this is a request. It's actually from a friend from a college class I took a few years ago, and hopefully I can do it justice despite being heavily melanin inclined. I actually did put on a relatively dewy foundation in hopes that whatever shades I try to wing out will stick down. So she called it her Galaxy Glam look, and I'm gonna call it Let's Break My Table look. But she put like yellow and then red and then green and then basically the rainbow, but in two separate categories. And I think I'm gonna start off by like using a kind of light concealer and then a kind of white concealer and just papping it on. Also, a very important thing to make sure you have is water and a snack. Alrighty, so I went in with the Mega Concealer from Makeup Obsession, and I just went in with shade 0. I think it's shade 0. It should be shade 0. I don't know how they're gonna make a shade lighter than this other than being clear, and we're not Becca Cosmetics. So I actually want to go in with the rest of this yellow from the Tropical Carnival palette, and I'm actually going to take the end of like just a regular brush and kind of break it up so I can actually pick it up easier rather than like trying to dig into the corners. And I'm just going in with the fluffy blending brush, and I'm going into the like inner part, and I'm bringing it straight into like right into the inner corner, and I'm not even gonna leave room for anything right there. I'm gonna pat and then blend up with the side of the brush to make sure I get a nice little cohesive shape. I'm doing the same to the other side since both have the yellow in the inner corner. And I think I'm also going to go in with a Super Shock shadow just for a little bit of pop right there. But I'm going to save that for the end. And there's a lot of fallout because I am just kind of crumpling it up. And I should have done foundation after, but when have I ever done what I should have? And I'm just blending that up and patting. And then I don't want to clean my brush because I want to go in with like an orange. And I think I'm going to go in with that same orange because it is pretty warm toned. And there's no like shading, so I'm just like blending it straight on and then blending it up to the brow bone into that kind of skin tone shade concealer that I had up there. And just keep going. You know, I might bring a little bit of it down towards to add a little shadow to the yellow, but that's about it. That's it for the orange. Now we're gonna go in with the red. And I think I'm gonna go into the red from the 25L palette because it is a little bit more deep. It's a lot stronger. And that's in the shade Life. And I'm patting that up. And I think I'm gonna actually put that towards the outer corner too. I know it's a recreation, but it's a recreation on my face, and we gotta flatter my face. Even though black eyeshadow is not flattering at all on me. And then kind of winging it out a little bit. And I'm gonna beat the devil out my brush. And I think I'm gonna go in with that shade Love Wins, which is that kind of like magenta-y purple. Not the deeper one, but the more light. I'm gonna wing it out with that. And it's not showing up that much, so I might go in with SF, which is the shade next to it. Oh yeah, that one's showing up. And then now I'm gonna go on to the other side after beating the devil out of my brush or grabbing a new one. Right, and then still in that 25L palette, I wanna go into the shade Nature? Yeah, Nature, which is kind of like a very, I don't know, sagey green, but it's very vibrant. And I'm going to pat on and blend just as I did before. And actually, while I'm doing this, can I tell you about how my little 15-pound dog saved my life again? So I live in a apartment that is very lax, very and very often people try coming into my apartment. And this morning I was in bed and apparently somehow the door was unlocked from my husbando going to work, and someone decided, let's open the door. Let's break into this person's apartment. And my little 15-pound dog comes running off the bed. She's 13 years old on top of it. She's old as can be. She comes running off the bed, jumps growling, barking, all this together, and comes charging at someone breaking into our apartment. And I'm like, you'll fight an attacker, but you're scared of a plastic bag. You'll fight an 80-pound golden retriever or whatever in the hallway, but you're scared of the treat bag? I can't with her. Love her to death though. And I'm just going in with that bright blue kind of cerulean from the Carnival palette. And I'm patting that towards the outer corner. And then blending it up. And then I'm gonna look at the reference photo and decide whether or not I want to put a darker blue. So she does in fact have a darker blue out there. So I'm gonna just continue blending this a little bit. And I'm gonna go in with that kind of jeans denim kind of color from the palette. And ooh, it's strong. So I'm gonna pat some of that off and then go back in. And I'm gonna wing this out just like the other one. I forgot how much I loved winged eyeshadow. Like, yes, I wanna look like I'm gonna fly away. I wanna look like I'm from Xenon. Like, can I look like I'm cosplaying as She-Ra about to go into war? And I think that's done. I think so. I think I also want to go in with another clean brush and kind of reblend that green into that yellow. So I just took an even fluffier brush and I'm going to try and make that a little bit more diffused, because I am not liking how harsh that's looking in the viewfinder. In person, it doesn't look as harsh, but what's the matter when it's in person, when we are supposed to be in our homes, staying safe, and not spreading germs, and not spreading propaganda, even though I am talking about propaganda. Regardless. Okay, so now I think we're gonna cut the crease and add a black base and then go in with like a purple galaxy glitter, because I know I have that. And then she also had a chunky glitter kind of winging out, but it's like a multi-chrome kind of situation, and I sadly don't have any really dark glitters other than that purple glitter that I want to put here. So I think I might go in with like Euro Firework from ColourPop, and then she also had some little drawn on stars, and that I can most definitely do. I'm mildly scared that with my experience with glitter that it is gonna get everywhere and ruin this effort that I put in. I might put a piece of paper, but I also have that shade down here, which is Sparks, from a pressed glitter palette from a Revolution, and let's just look at what it looks like. It's kind of like a brown purple, and it didn't come off my finger, but it's like a brown purple. And this is a very like galaxy purple. This is very galaxy glam, so I might actually just go in with this one. I don't know. So I'm gonna take a little bit more eye primer, pap it on, and then go in with some black shadow. Also, super sorry if you can hear my vent. It just is not cooperating, and even when I cut it off, you can hear the neighbor's vent, or you can hear their fridge. What you gonna do? What can you do? But I'm actually gonna cut the crease rather than pap on some primer, because I just noticed that she does have it cut. And I think it's filmed in the wrong direction. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just taking the Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade 18, so I can get a nice little dark base, because I don't want to go in with like full on black because I'm terrified. And hopefully, okay, I don't have an incident. Okay. I don't remember if she just did a round shape or what. I don't know. Okay, that's on. We're gonna put on some black shadow on that spot. Okay, so I'm just taking an E10 brush from Morphe and going in with NYC, which I never use because I'm terrified of black shadow. And I'm gonna just gently pat it on. Oh Lord. Okay. I mean, it's not going terribly at all. It's just, I'm scared. I'm a wuss. I'm sorry. It's a fact. I'm a very disarming person. In other words, I am a pussy. Okay, so this is why I don't like black eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, but it has smeared a little bit. You know what? We'll cover it with glitter. I'm just gonna do the other side. Okay, so now that we have a little bit of a space-time continuum black hole time warp going on my eyelids, let's go in with this glitter. What shade is it? So it's a NYX Glitter Brilliance, but I don't know what it's violet. Shade 11, violet, you would think. And I don't know if I've ever used it before. Okay, it's open, which means I have used it. Oh, I think the last time I used it was like a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe 3, who knows. But I'm gonna put that into the lid and I'm gonna beat the devil out of this brush so that we might use it to apply it. Now I'm going to pray a little bit and hope that it does not mess up my base. Okay, I am going with the ever classic staple of the NYX Glitter Eye Base in everyday use in this household. And I put on a little bit too much actually. So I'm gonna wipe it onto the back of my hand and keep patting until I have that all set and ready to go. There we go. And you know it's ready when it kind of gets clear. Okay, and so my brush is kind of sticking, which means it's ready to go. Okay, here's the scary part. So I got a little bit of the glitter and I'm patting very gently so as to not disturb anything, and I am living for this shade. I really am. It's quite beautiful. It kind of brings a little shimmer. I don't normally wear black eyeshadow, so I normally don't use dark glitters. And upon inspection, it has gotten onto my face and in my eye, Jesus Christ. So I went in with a little bit of tape to remove that glitter. It did also remove my foundation, so I am gonna try and do this when I apply the glitter. I don't know. All right, so I've kind of zoomed you guys in so you can see me do it on the other side and maybe get a little glimpse into how shiny and pretty this glitter actually is. Because it does have like hollow reflex. I'm kind of living for it. If I were a more mature person who actually went out at night, I would most definitely wear it out and most definitely try to get in trouble with it. So I'm just doing that same method I was doing before, with picking up and patting. And I forgot to put paper towel under my eye. Okay, so hopefully you can kind of see what's happening there. I hope I was in frame. If not, I'll just delete that part. So we've got the glitter on. We're ready for the next step, which is white liner. We're gonna do the white liner and then we're gonna go in with a chunky glitter to wing it out. Alrighty, off camera I just smoked out this lower lash line and I think I wanna just map out the liner with the Graceland Felt Tip Bff Liner from ColourPop. ColourPop? You know, ColourPop, made in LA. The sponsor, I wish. Okay, so we're gonna smoke out the lower lash line on this eye, and I wanna go in with Thrive, which is a kind of sickly green, and just pat that towards the inner corner of my eye on the lower lash line. And then I also wanna go in with Nature again, and just kind of blend that out and down. And then clean off the brush and go in with that cerulean shade from the Tammy X Revolution palette, and then we're done. That easy, that simple. And I'm gonna take this BFF liner, and I like to shake mine up really well, and I store them all upside down. Store your felt tip liners upside down. And I'm gonna take this, and don't be scared. Don't be scared, because if you're scared, you're gonna mess it up. And I want to slowly take it on the outer corner. And then once I get up here, take it in one continuous line. Like that. And then I'm going to thicken it up a little bit because the liner was a little dry. Like that. Exactly. Perfect. Perfecto. And then I'm going to focus. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to do some stars. And I'm just doing little pluses. And if it gets dirty, definitely wipe it off in your hand. Like this one gets dirty very easily, very easily. And that's why Snazaroo is so popular lately. Ugh, these pluses are way worse. These are great. These are, I think it's because I'm on camera. See, when I'm not on camera, I can do things perfectly, like to the T. Second that camera comes out, I'm like, Okay, so I finished up with the stars, and then I added a little bit of blush, and now I'm gonna go in with the You're a Firework Glittery Obsessed from ColourPop. I have got to say, this is one of the longest makeup looks I have ever done. We are at the 45-minute mark. I could never. This is even longer than like those little Return of God looks I did. So I have You're a Firework and Disco Lady here. And I think I want to actually do a mixture of both. So I'm going to go in with that same flat brush we used for the glitter. And I'm going to like swoop up a big chunk of this because I know it's such a situation. And is it just me or has ColourPop changed the formula of these glitters? Look how just like beautiful it is. But I'm going to take a big gloop of it. And we're going to just Oh my goodness. Let me zoom you guys in. So I don't know if you guys can see just how fantastic this glitter looks. I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit more. And I'm actually gonna put some on top of the stars just to like cover them up. But it just, and it goes and it does. I definitely feel like I unlocked some galaxy daydreams. Let's see the other side. Here's to me hoping I'm in frame. Also, look how pretty this glitter is. Like, I just can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. It picked up some of the black. Oh, this is why. This is why I don't play games with black eyeshadow. Okay, I went back through and kind of just fixed that. And I'm just gonna gently tap on that and then leave it alone. So this is how it's looking, and I just can't. I think I might go in with a teensy tiny bit of Disco Lady, because Disco Lady is a lot thicker and more dry. So I'm gonna just, yeah. Yeah. And let's put on highlight and lashes. So here we are at the final project, and there is so much going on. I don't even know if applying highlight would be the right thing to do. But then again, would I be me if I didn't apply highlight? I just look at this majesty. This is the best request I have ever gotten. Joshua, if you are watching, send me another one. This one's glory. Like, I seriously cannot, I can't get over it. And I think another part of it is the glitter. I can't. Even just the remnants of that glitter, so pretty. They should have called it Pirate's Chest. You know, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of highlight. I'm just going with that strobe highlighter from Revolution. And just, yeah, okay, that just pulled it together. It was just enough to add some glow, but not too much that it becomes excessive. I am so happy. Too bad I'm gonna have to take this all off because apparently we're going sledding. I could never. I hope you don't, but I also hope we do, but I hope we don't because I hate the snow. But this is the final look. Please follow along if you want to like recreate it. I will try my best to tag the original person down below in the description, but I don't know because I didn't have the original post. But this, ooh, girly. Come here, we need to talk, because this, I know, maybe I just snatched it, maybe I just, But thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Did you know you can also attach videos to your snaps? You know, just do a little, just copy this link, hit the little paperclip icon, put that link in the bar, and then attach it to your snap and put it on the snap map, or make a video, put it on spotlights. If you recreate this, please tag me and the original person, you know, send it to us I'm on Instagram, glowing for the MUA. On Twitter, before my little ass went viral, on iFunny. I'm not going to talk about iFunny. But I'm on everything. So, you know, tag us. If I find her, I'm going to link all her info down below. I hope I can find her, crossing my fingers. But if not, I did not come up with this concept. I just recreated. Okay, bye!